I don't believe that we see Roger as a threat to the community.
Protesting a decision to hold a marijuana activist without bail until next year. So is it a religious right or an illegal operation? Some 200 people came out in Hilo tonight protesting the arrest of a minister who calls pot his religion. KITV4's Catherine Cruz joining us now. And Catherine, now some of us had heard of Roger Christie and his THC ministry, but what's happening now?
Well, some Big Island residents think it's unfair that Christie should be held in jail until his trial next year. They're protesting what they say is the government's heavy-handed approach to pot.
We've never been in trouble before.
They rallied to free Roger Christie. Friends say he's harmless, gentle, and caring. They say the minister of a church which claims cannabis is a sacrament should not be in jail.
I just saw last week where a drunk driver killed a woman in Kona, and he was in the hospital. They released him without bail, without anything. And they're saying Roger is a danger to the community, and so he can't be released.
Christie supporters took their cause to the streets, marching through downtown Hilo to the federal building. The demonstrators are calling for the release of the 61-year-old Big Island resident, saying the government has seized his money and property, leaving him without the means to mount a defense.
I don't believe that that's constitutional. I believe that everybody in Hawaii should be concerned.
Last month, federal agents announced the arrest of 14 people in a raid of what they maintain is a major drug operation that's been around for years.
This was a large-scale business.
Today's gathering brought out people rallying around other causes, including medical marijuana. The gathering attracted at least 2 candidates for public office, a GOP Senate candidate from Puna.
It's a big deal. There's a lot of our freedoms that are getting stomped on right now. Religious freedom is one of them.
And a Democrat from Puna in the race for State House.
I think the state needs to make a gradual transition from a position of criminalization to regulation so that decent people aren't turned into criminals.
The government says religious freedom doesn't cover a drug that's on the list of controlled substances. The supporters of the minister from the cannabis church see otherwise.
I don't believe that we see Roger as a threat to the community.
Now, Christie's trial was to start September 8th. It's now set for April. Laura?
Well, Catherine, what about the 13 others that were arrested?
Well, we understand that they've all been released. Christie is being held at the Federal Detention Center right here in Honolulu. Back to you.